MornY'all, two questions divide interpretations of Minneapolis ICE shootings involving Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old U.S. citizen who was shot and killed by an ICE agent during a federal enforcement operation. Number one, does a bad first act authorize any response after it? If the answer is yes, there's no ceiling. A society that ties state power to restraint can hold only two truths at once. A person can be wrong, and the response can still be wrong. That boundary is where it stops every conflict from becoming lethal. Number two, is an SUV lethal to a human when both start from zero? The human is 5 feet away in front of a driver's side corner. An SUV, in this context, weighs about 4,700 pounds and can reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 7 seconds. From a stop, by the time the vehicle has crept 5 feet forward, its speed is around 5 miles per hour. At 5 miles per hour, the kinetic energy is low compared with higher speeds. Data on pedestrian collisions show the average risk of death becomes noticeable only at speeds above 30 miles an hour. At 5 miles per hour, the average fatal risk is effectively zero, except in extremely unusual cases. The moment turns on time and motion. Typical human visual reaction time is about 0.25 seconds. Over that fraction of a second, a hard accelerated SUV from a stop has moved only a few inches. A person with reasonable space to one side can usually move laterally out of the direct path if they see the vehicle coming. The lateral movement is faster than the SUV achieves meaningful speed from a stop. To see why, consider how impact forces scale with speed. At 5 miles per hour, kinetic energy is about 5,000 joules, which translate to roughly 4,000 pounds of impact force. If stopped within about an inch, roughly equivalent to a fall from about 2 to 4 feet, depending on the exact distance. By 30 miles per hour, the same SUV's kinetic energy rises more than 20 times, approaching hundreds of thousands of joules, and the risk of fatal injury to a pedestrian is much higher. Those physics matter because the leap from low-speed contact to high-speed lethality is dramatic. From video and reporting in Minneapolis, Good began to pull away and shots were fired in quick succession. Federal officials said she weaponized her vehicle and claimed the ICE agent was struck. Local officials and eyewitnesses disputed that account. The real debate, though, boils down to this. Did the situation look like an unavoidable, lethal threat in that moment? Or was it a slow-moving vehicle, low speed, and avoidable, that did not present imminent danger? There is no scientific evidence that a vehicle moving at a crawl from a stop position against a sprinting person is inherently lethal. Whether an officer feels danger is subjective. What physics and injury data show is that lethality rises with speed, not at near zero forward movement. That difference between perceived imminent threat and actual physics of impact is where opinion fractures. One side infers legitimate self-defense, the other side sees no basis for lethal force. Both are looking at the same motion, answer through different lenses shaped by how they treat authority and danger. Clearly, the science states that there is no lethal force from a vehicle at a stop trying to hit a human being. Los Aves.